International Short Film Package 3, an amazing, amazing group of films. And we have a filmmaker, Assis Sethi, who's here, who you guys probably remember from my live Filmmaker Q&A a couple weeks ago, where she joined us for her film, A Bloody Mess. Super excited to welcome her back. Let's bring in Assis. Hey, Assis, how are you?
Hi, Kyle. I'm doing well. How are you?
Good, good. Welcome back. Thanks for tuning in. Your film just played, which was awesome, and we're super excited to have it, and super excited to have you back. So I want to start immediately, and some of these questions, some of you guys may have heard in our Q&A a little bit ago, but since it's just you and for that international package, we'll go through some of the same questions. But where did the story come from, and why did you decide to tell the story?
So the story came from a little bit of personal experience, and also because my sister, who is actually the main writer of the film, we write stories together. And it was at TIFF a couple of years ago, and we always cover TIFF because we're also journalists at that time. And when we were behind, we're always interviewing celebrities as they walk across the red carpet. So, one day we'll be on the other side and we'll be making films and walking the red carpet and talking about our film. And here we are. So that night, there's so many women issues and social issues that need to be talked about. And within the South Asian community, we really wanted to highlight menstruation because it's a topic which is not just a taboo in the South Asian community, but also in many other communities around the world. So we said, why not start off with menstruation? It's not just, the traditional aspect of it, but also when we want to say, let's say I'm calling in sick at work, I'm always going to say I'm not feeling well, or I'm feeling sick. I'll never say I'm on my period, which is why I can't come to work. So we just wanted that, menstruation is a part of life. It's a natural process. So why not normalize menstruation and the conversations that surround it? So, which is why we decided to make the film.
Wow. Yeah. I mean, it's such an important message, and I think it definitely is something that will hopefully change the mindsets of a lot of people who have that kind of tunnel vision of that. So, you guys, what was the production like? How long did you guys film for? And where did you guys film it? I think you mentioned this, but I'm drawing a blank on where you guys filmed that.
Well, I am from Toronto, so we filmed it in Ontario, and it was a 2-day shoot. We had a 14-page script at the time, even though we had to cut 4 scenes out, which is why the film is 10 minutes, just under 10:30. So we decided it was a 2-day shoot, and we had a lot of challenges because we had so much to shoot, so many complicated scenes, complicated shots, and we had outdoor, indoor, we had 3 different locations. So location-wise, we're quite fortunate. One of them was my sister's house. My sister and her husband with her in-laws. So we shot there for half a day. The outdoor location that you see, the foresty kind of area, and then where the prayers are happening, the house in the background, where the car tire flattens. So that's one location. And then the other location is a wonderful family friend who was very, very helpful, and they let us use their whole house for 2 days.
That's a nice friend.
Oh my goodness, they were amazing. So the kitchen scene, the bedroom scenes, the living room, the hallway, everything is their house. Wow. So we practically used every single room of their house for 2 days.
Wow. It's incredible that you guys spent 3 days in 3 different locations and sort of moving that quickly to make this. I said it was even longer than 10 minutes, which is incredible. So I'm assuming you guys had even more footage. So you sort of hinted at this, but what were some of the biggest challenges that your film had faced, and how did you overcome those challenges?
So there were many challenges. The first one, if we talk creatively, the first shot of the film, we didn't want to show the face of the character. We didn't want to show exactly what was happening. We didn't want it to give it away that, why she's running away is because she's on her period at that point. So we wanted to film it in a way where we're shooting from underground, looking up towards the sky, and we see, mud and dirt across the camera, and a hole where she's putting the letter, and she's covering it up with mud. So that
Okay.
was very, very challenging because we had to dig out a 10-foot hole. And this was in February that we were shooting. It was minus
Oh.
35. There was so much snow everywhere. Minus 35
Oh
degrees.
no.
Yeah, and so we dug a lot the night before, and because we're an independent production, it's all of us digging. It's the art director, me, my sister, everyone was helping, and we tried to dig as much as we could, but the ground was so frozen, it was impossible to do it. So we kept going, and then we got some family to help as well, and then they came and helped us out and keep digging because we were shooting with an Amira, so area
Yeah.
Amira is a huge camera.
Yeah.
And making sure that you have enough space for a cameraman, for the DOP, and the area mirror to fit. So that was the most challenging shots that we had to do.
Oh, I can imagine. I mean, especially in the cold weather. And you told me that story in the last Q&A. Every time I hear it, I'm like, oh, I'm cold thinking about it. So that's, I mean, it's great. It was totally worth it, obviously.
Yeah.
Right. So where are you guys at with the festival circuit? Is this something that you guys are just starting off with the festival circuit, or is it just ending? Also, right, what's the goal behind the film? Is that you hoping to get it in multiple festivals and help share the story and change the mindset, or is there a bigger goal that you guys have in mind?
So there are a few goals, but talking about film festivals, it's screening at over 23 film festivals in the world, around the world. Thank you. And it has been screened at a few. We're somewhere in between right now, so we have a lot more screenings left as well. I think we have at least 8 to 9 more screenings that are happening in the next few months. So that's the film festival circuit. And then in terms of goals and the mission for the film, when we decided to do this film, we wanted to make sure that our goal at the end was to start a dialogue. We wanted menstruation. We don't want people, it's a simple message that we want to give, which is stop saying, I'm sick, or I'm not feeling well. Just say, I'm on a period. Yeah. As simple as that. So we wanted to just normalize menstruation and make sure that everyone is talking about it, start a dialogue on it, start a conversation on it. That was our main goal. At that point, we didn't even think that it would actually be at film festivals, and we just wanted to make the film, and we made it. After that, we're like, you know what, we're pretty impressed with what we have. Why don't we start submitting? So we started submitting, and we realized that we can do so much more with this film. And after that, we decided, since the film is doing well and what we wanted to do with the film has started to happen, so why not make more films that highlight women issues? So my sister and I recently started writing a film, another short, we hope to turn into a feature on postpartum. Nice. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
So that's what we're trying to do. Another taboo topic.
Yeah. No, I mean, I think those topics and those thought-provoking ideas is what makes, I think, the best short stories of our time. So, my hat comes off to you for going out and telling these stories that I think some people may choose not to tell, and I think that's what separates a really good short film from a short film we've seen a million times over. So, I mean, really, congratulations. So, I got one more question for you, right? And I asked this to you before, but what are you most proud about with this project?
Many things, actually. Oh wow, there's so many things to be proud of. The fact that we're able to get the word out and able to get a message out that menstruation should be normalized, and we were able to do the level so that there are so many issues which are related to menstruation. There is period poverty. There is so much more. So if what we wanted to do was start a conversation on a micro level so that when products like these films and other display products come to people's attention, it will sooner or later start a conversation at a macro level, and we'll be able to bring changes that we're not able to right now. So proud of the fact that we were able to make that happen.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, it was an absolute pleasure talking with you. Thank you for taking the time out and sharing your film with us and sharing your thoughts on it and your goals behind all that. You should be really proud of the film. It's absolutely beautiful. Congratulations on your nomination. I saw that come through. I was super happy about that. Yeah, so thank you so much. Where can we, for those watching, where can we stay in touch with you? How do we keep up to date with all the work that you're doing?
I post everything on my Instagram handle. Our company's Instagram handle is at Flyaway Film Inc. And my IG is asis.sethi, ASIS.SETHI.
Awesome. Fantastic. Well, thank you so much again for your time. I'm super excited to see your future work. All right?
Thank you so much, Kyle, for having us. Thank you.
Of course. Bye-bye.
Bye. Take care.
Oh, man. Always a pleasure talking with her. Guys, thank you so much for joining in. Another great Q&A. We still got plenty of film festival left. Tomorrow, we got some great films. I think A Room Full of Nothing, which is the feature film playing right now. It just started a couple minutes ago. So we have a ton of really great stuff coming up. Tomorrow, you get a chance to meet some of our selection committee in the morning. And then we have our awards ceremony tomorrow night, which is going to be pretty awesome. So super excited about it. Can't wait to learn more from all the filmmakers out there. And until then, I'll see you guys out there.